alaikum. We are here in our dorm today. We have these beautiful ladies. Okay.
And one missing.
And one missing. So we're going to talk about different religions and how we are living with each other in one dorm, or we are studying in one university with different religions, different beliefs, different ideas. So shall we start from there, from the beautiful lady there?
Hi everyone. Sorry. My name is Frančiska. I am from Albania. I'm an exchange student at Fatih University. I study economics and I'm Muslim. So very nice to meet everyone, and I'm so glad to be part of this experience. It's so new.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Samantha, and I'm a exchange student from Korea, and I'm studying management. And as a person with no religion, it's interesting to talk about various religions. So, yeah, nice to meet you.
고맙습니다.
I'm Sarah. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Portugal. I study management here, marketing in my own university, and I'm an Erasmus student for a semester. I had a Catholic education like everyone in Portugal, but I'm not religious.
Okay, hi, my name is Duniazad. I'm coming from Algeria. This is my second year in Turkey, in Fatih University. I'm doing English teaching, but I will never be a teacher. So I'm a Muslim, alhamdulillah. It's a great opportunity to have such friends here and talk about this issue.
Hi, my name is Dana. I'm a Muslim, but I'm from Russia. I'm studying international relations here, and I'm 21 years old. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Bahar from Turkmenistan. I'm 23 years old. Inshallah, it's my last year in Bachelor Management Department, and I'm Muslim. Alhamdulillah.
I'm Angela. I'm 20 years old. I'm an exchange student from America. I'm studying chemistry, and I am a Protestant Christian.
Okay, so guys, you know that today I just have this meeting, beautiful meeting, just to discuss. But for example, I'm from Algeria. I was studying there for all my life. I've never had this opportunity to meet some Christian people to talk about this issue. I was a little bit shy. When you ask someone about his religion, it's of confliction. So the first time I met some Christian people, and then we discussed about this issue. Godless people and Christian people, different religions. So I'm gonna ask Angela first, because you are from America. So can you tell me the idea, the background of Muslim people, in your mind?
Okay, so I study at the University of Northern Iowa, which has one of the highest concentrations of Saudi Arabian students in the entire U.S. And so, personally, before I came here, I had a lot of friends who were Muslims, so I knew a little bit more about their religion. But I think a lot of Americans, especially where I'm from, Iowa, it's in the middle of America, and it's a lot of small farm communities. A lot of people maybe haven't met someone who's Muslim or don't know a lot about Islam, and I think sometimes those people have negative ideas about the religion.
About that, Samantha, she's godless. She never believed in no God, right? No God. Are you sure? Okay, so can you tell? Can you tell us about this experience? It's the first. Maybe I had some conversation with Christian people, but never in my life with godless person. So can you tell me about your really beliefs?
Yeah, I'm no religion, but it doesn't mean that I don't believe God. I think because I respect every religion, like Christian and Muslim, I think there is a God, your God, Allah, and Jesus. But I don't believe, and I don't believe God.
You don't believe. But you don't have any confliction with other religions. This is the good thing.
Sure.
She's respecting all the religions, around her. Before you came here to Fatih University or Turkey, even in your country, I think there is people from other religions in your country, right?
Yeah, sure. And it's really common in Korea. Father are Buddhism and mothers are Christian. Yeah, because
okay.
I think because they are respecting each other's religion, so it's possible. I think.
Try off. This is I like in Korean language. Okay, so we have Sarah from
Portugal.
Portugal. Okay, gracias.
That's Spanish, but okay. Come on.
It seems like, how is it?
Obrigada.
Obrigada. Okay, don't be mad.
No,
Amiga. Okay. Because you had that thing of Catholic education. Then after you don't believe in God. So
Yes.
like, can you tell about this experience? Because
Yeah, of course. Do you want me to talk about Portuguese view of Muslims?
yeah, of
Okay.
course.
So, like everyone in Portugal, I was born, baptized, and followed the Sunday church until like for 9 years, and did everything like all of the steps you're supposed to. But I've never believed, and I always had a conflict with it. I had discussions at home. I had discussions with my grandma, which is something that right now doesn't pass through my mind to do. But yeah, because I was really, I don't know, because I think everyone in Portugal thinks that just they were born with their religions and they don't question it. And that for me, that doesn't work. And people don't question it and just follow and think that the fact they're going to church is it's what they have to do, and they don't care about their acts or so. I think okay, the Catholic education can make you like follow some kind of ethical, moral, but it doesn't make people like accept other religions. For example, I'm gonna be honest because I mean that's where we are here for. But people in Portugal, what they think about Muslims, first of all, we don't have Muslims, almost no Muslims.
Okay, but there is anywhere there is.
But the thing is, we have a bad view about Muslims. People normally think about Muslims. They think about September 11. They think about
This is a good idea.
people that are radical and just concentrate on their religion.
They're not Muslims, teacher.
Now they think that we all carry on a gun, okay? Have a gun with me.
No, not a gun, but people that are too focused on.
I'm
on
under that
religion.
people who did and told that it was Muslim.
But okay, this is another like
Yeah,
competition.
yeah. Oh, I don't.
No,
I don't
no,
believe
it's
the
okay
same,
with you.
yeah.
No, I just am saying to that people who did it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm being honest because we are all friends, so I think I owe you that. I should.
Don't you worry, I'm not going to nothing to you.
No, but
we have Bihar girl. She's Muslim. She's my beautiful roommate, actually. I love this girl. Can you focus on this word?
I also love
this
myself.
girl. So you took severe. So it was like Bihar girl. She's a Muslim, and we had a lot of discussions about this. But she's a little bit doesn't.
I'm not practical
Yeah,
Muslim
so-
because my country used to be a colony of Soviet Union. So in Soviet Union it was prohibited to practice any religion. So we started to get our religion just last 15 years. Also thanks God to that Turkish colleges came to our countries. They also helped to renew our religion. And you know, the first time I believed in God, I was 7 years old. I really want to tell this story. I was 7 years old. My mom was pregnant. I was praying first to have a sister because I didn't want brother. And then I knew, like, that time I was a child, but elder people weren't telling me that my mom has a problems. But I feel that, you know, as a child, my mom had, I don't know how it's called in English, when here it's too much fire, yeah, and she couldn't breathe, so it was dangerous to have a birth. But I was praying, saying, God, if you're existing, if you're there, or if you can hear me, just save my mom and my sister. And then I had sister, and I love her so much. She's 7 years younger than me. We message and chat every day. I really love my mom, my sister, my elder sister, and my dad, and myself.
We have also Dana. Dana's from Russia, right? You are originally from? Russia. No, because I can see the eyes like Turkmenistan, Kazakhstan.
No,
you know?
she's Kazakh, but she born
Kazakh.
in
Russia.
You born in Russia, but your nationality?
Kazakh. This is the word, the eyes, honey. Yes, I want to ask you something. Like in Russia, I think there is not that much Muslim people. There's a lot of people.
is the biggest country.
Yeah, I
know,
mean-
but a lot of different
nationalities, but I think the
religions.
majority are not Muslim. The
Orthodox,
majority of people,
Orthodox,
yes,
yeah.
there's a lot of Christian. You was born in that country. Can you tell me how's life in Russia? First of all, then after tell me about to be a Muslim in Russia.
In our country, a lot of Muslim, and at the moment we haven't problem between Christian people and Muslim people, we are also have the same tradition and respect each other.
I have one girl. She just came. I get you. Okay, can you present yourself because you are learning?
I am Ofelia. By the way, assalamu alaikum everybody. I am from Kazakhstan. Originally I'm Caucasian, so don't look at my eyes. So I'm studying in Fatih University, third year English teaching. I'm Muslim, alhamdulillah. That's all. Do you have any question?
You are half Turkish. No,
No, I'm not.
You are not half Turkish. This
What's
time I'm
happening?
just no. You're not Turkish, so I was thinking that
yeah.
she's a half Turkish. Can you tell me about here because you are in Turkey, and there's nothing like such big difference, about from your country to here. Like there's traditional, the same,
Yeah,
of course.
close.
So can you tell me how you lived here for 3 or 4 years?
3 years.
2 years.
Third year.
The third year. Because there is some freshmen here, right? So can you tell us the idea how to live in Turkey, especially if you are Muslim or if you are Christian?
Well, I can say from Muslim side because since I'm Muslim and I'm practicing it, I can't say anything about Christian, how to be a Christian in Turkey because I have.
No, I mean they don't have problem here, right?
No, I have Christian friends and as I know they don't have problems. They have church here every Friday and Sundays. They do go there and they have their own problems and programs. But to be Muslim here, honestly, for me, it's way easier than to be Muslim back home in Kazakhstan. Because in Kazakhstan, even though we have two religions, we have Islam and we have Christian, majority is Muslims, of course, but Muslims only by name. Because if they see a girl in Kazakhstan scarf, I have these problems always in the airport. They're trying to check me. They try to find out something. I think maybe it's related with close relation with Russia, because now we have these new rules in government university. Hijabi girls cannot study. They have to take out their hijab, or they can only study in private universities. Hijab girls cannot study in high schools, so they have to take off their hijab, like this scarf.
It was the same issue in Turkey, right?
It was the same in Turkey, but last 3 years it's allowed for them to study. So that's why for me it's very easier to be hijabi and to pray wherever I'm going. If I'm going to a mall, I'm going to even shop, I'm going to a restaurant, I can easily find a place to pray because they really practice it and they give all possible environment for you so you can practice it and you will not leave it for later. And what I like here the most is that there's a lot of mosques, especially in Istanbul.
I love it too.
And when you're outside and it's time to pray, you can hear azan from all sides, and you can hear how there's like 3 seconds difference between all mosques. And I don't know, as a Muslim, it really pleases my ear to hear. I love it. And from my Christian friends, as I know, they never had problems like with Muslim people here. If you will walk around with a cross, nobody will say like, take out the cross, it's Muslim country. Everybody will respect you. Even like I know in some countries, if you are Muslim, you cannot go to a Christian house. If you're Christian, you cannot go to a Muslim place.
Yeah.
Here, alhamdulillah, it's really, really cool. You can, when we had Kurban Bayram, Eid, it was last week, so our friends, Christian friends, were celebrating with us. They were actually sending me messages, Eid Mubarak, Happy Eid, congratulations with Eid. And same we do. We send to Happy Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas, and all this stuff. We, here in Turkey, I think especially in Istanbul, because there's so many people,
So many different nationalities.
so many different religions and people, everybody. You can see all types of Muslims. You can see all types of everybody. And you got used to it, and you see how people really respect each other.
It reminds me about a short story. Like one girl, she was from Majaristan, from Bulgaria, I think, something like this. I don't remember. She was staying here in Farah, and as you know, in our dorm there's like a mosque just near. So she was saying like I was in Farah, but I changed. She was in Mejdiyeki. And I said that it's so far to be from there to the university to come every day. She was saying it's better than azan voice in the morning, in Fajr time. You know, at 5 o'clock the azan start. So I was wondering, like, for example, is that azan disturb her to change the house? So how could Muslim disturb her in, for example, prayers time, or I don't know, with the scarf or anything? So it was like something I was curious, a little curious. So I was coming to her every day to ask about her and everything. And after once she came, she said, "I'm sorry." Then I said, "Why you are sorry?" She said, "I just read a part of Quran. It was in English, and I understand that everybody has religion and they should respect everyone. And they didn't have this idea to respect them because in my country they just teach us Muslim people are not good. Okay? If there is a Muslim, you should stay away. Like you can be killed at any moment." It was like a shock for me because the thing that in our not in our because I'm coming from a Muslim country, but in some countries they really teach them, like for example, to hate Muslim people from the childhood. You know, like they make you really hate this Islam. Like whenever in our country they never make us hate any religion. You are free. This is a Christian. He's your friend. Okay, but whenever there's some family, families that just it's forbidden to have this Christian friend to this Buddhist friend. But they learn how to respect these people, and they do respect them. So this is the idea. I think if we are recording this video, it's not just about our discussion. Like I want people know that we do respect each other, and they cannot, because I'm a Muslim, I cannot hurt anyone. Like for example, Angelia, she's a Christian from America, and I'm a Muslim. I can never do something hurt her because she has their own space, and I have my own space. Right? I respect it.
Unless you are
We have
real Muslim,
Sarah.
you won't hurt anyone.
Of course, because like our Prophet ﷺ, he's always saying like, really, I have my religion, and you have your religion. But it doesn't mean like if I am a Muslim, that means I can hurt you. But that's all. I have Sarah. I want you to talk to me about one thing. To be a godless, you know. I'm very interested about it.
Yeah.
To be a godless. Like, there's any moment you feel like, really, maybe there is a God. I don't know. I've spoke with them.
A question to you. Like, what I care really, you think that there is no one like higher than the human being, or you just don't interested if there's someone?
Oh.
Or you really believe there's no one?
One question.
No, it's
Anything more? Or just, okay, with Angela, I've talked to her about this. I think more than once. And the thing is, I don't believe there's anyone. You know, but sometimes I told you I wish I had some faith. You know, I think it helps because you don't need to be rational all the time. And I'm really sorry, but I don't think like believing in someone better than us is really rational. Yeah, it's more like something from your heart and from. So I don't really believe it, but I have no problem. I really, actually, it's been really interesting for me to come to Turkey because I never met anyone who was Muslim, and I thought that because Turkey is more near to Europe and everything, wouldn't have so much Muslims, but I don't have any problem with it. I have some questions, of course, like everyone, and I'm sure you have some questions to me too.
Of course.
But yeah, that's it. I don't believe in anyone, and mostly because I haven't seen like a lot of good things happening because of people believing in another God. You know, I think that has been a lot of discussions, wars, and people fighting each other because of it. And I don't think like if you believe in any God, that God teaches you to do that, to fight with other people. I think I respect you, and if you are as long as you don't. I don't know, we have to discuss this because I want to learn, but I don't think that it's coming to bring something like that good. Okay, the one thing,
that I talked to you too is coming red.
Yeah,
that's me.
No, it's just strange to me.
Yeah, I know.
But I can understand you, and it's your point of view.
Oh, but the thing is, my family is all Catholic,
Yeah.
and
most probably
just
they
don't-
was trying to make you to believe to God.
but the thing is, they don't force me,
They don't. It's nice.
and
It's your choice.
and we speak. For example, there's one at dinner. We always speak to each other, and there was like an age that I was really rebelling against the Catholic world, and I was having a lot of issues at home because but no one had issues with me. Just I had issues with everyone because they just thought that going to church on Sundays everything is fine. They did acts that I'm sure their God doesn't want them to do that kind of acts, you know. But I mean, I really want to. One thing you said about the Azam, you said that she moved. But the first night I came here, I never heard the Azam ever, of course. And the first night I came here, I heard it and I was like, what's happening? And I was like, okay, of course.
I don't see you.
Yeah, but in the first week, I woke up every time the Azan, like at 5 in the morning. But now, I don't listen to it. It's part of my day. I really, I don't know, I enjoy seeing people like going to the mosque and their rituals and everything. So I don't have like, right now I don't think I have a lot of conflicts with religion. I have a lot of questions, of course, but I enjoy seeing a different thing, like, because I'm used to see just people going to church or once a week, and now people praying 5 times a week, and people go
5 times a day.
a day. Yes, I'm sorry. I wanted to say that. Like all of the rituals, I think that's really interesting.
See, you will see us fasting. We never eat.
No, I didn't see that. Okay.
Did you see that yet? We'll
No,
show
no.
it to you.
Yeah, okay.
And we have Vanessa.
Vanessa.
Vanessa. Okay, I'm gonna call you Vanessa. I'm sorry, but I don't know why I'm calling you Vanessa. It's a nice name. Vanessa. Okay, Francisca. She was sitting with me today, like we were eating something. Like, it was so delicious.
Yes.
You miss it, girl. Like we were discussing about like she's a Muslim, but she never entered to the mosque before.
Before coming to Turkey.
And this issue made me so curious. When you entered to the mosque for the first time, how did you feel?
Oh, well, can you imagine first time entering a mosque and it was Blue Mosque? It was such an adorable experience, very fascinating. I was like, wow, it was so beautiful, especially because it's so big, so attraction for tourists, and also I was kind of a tourist there and also entering the mosque, so it was like so great. I don't have any other words to describe it, but I am Muslim and I come from Albania, and like Bhar mentioned a few minutes ago, 25 years ago my country was also part of Soviet Union, and we were not allowed to practice our religion, so no religion for 50 years, and we kind of lost touch of religion. But now in Albania you see very tolerance between people. There are Christians, Orthodox, Muslims, and a little amount of Jewish, and everything seemed to be going very well, but especially in families who both parents go to university and they don't practice religion at house, and don't raise you with a culture of practicing religion. But we kind of, I'm Muslim, my parents also, my grandparents also, but we also celebrate Christmas, or, I mean, just enjoy the atmosphere of partying,
as she was saying,
yeah,
like, we have
cheerful
so many
atmosphere.
friends, Christian friends, they are sending for us happy birthday.
Yeah,
I enjoy it. And once I was stupid, so I asked my girl, are you Muslim now? She goes, no, like, I just sent it to you. By the way, I'm coming from Algeria. Did you hear about Algeria before?
Yes.
Where is it?
In
Okay. One man, he asked me before, do you have cars in your country? I said, no, we just have camels and some desert. My country is the biggest country in North Africa. And it was Sudan, after it divided and was my country. Some people are really, they don't know. And it was like something painful, because we have really some things like, shown like this. You should know my country. So it was like, we're all Muslim in my country. Okay, there is few people, they don't have religion, and few people there are Christian, of course. But I think my country that some people doesn't respect other people's religion. For example, if I am Algerian and I am a Muslim and they know that there is a person, he's Algerian, he's Christian, no, it's something wow for me. Something like, I didn't get used to, but it came from the childhood, I told you. Like childhood, we are all Muslim. And I think, I was thinking like, maybe some parents, they said, there is no other religion except Islam. And some people are taking Islam as like they use it to, they born with this. Like they was born a Muslim. That's all. They don't have other thing to think about it except Islam. Okay, Islam is our religion. We practice, we fast, we help each other, we do everything. But I was thinking that if they knew about other religions, maybe they will respect other people more. We had some problems. It was in Ramadan, as I remember. People, they just eat from, like it was in the day, middle of the day, afternoon, and they're supposed to be fasting, but they come out and they eat, and it was like, come, see us, we are eating. Okay, I do respect you because you are, you don't have to fast because you don't believe that you should fast. Don't fast, but don't show people that you are doing this, which we call it munkar. Like we are doing bad things and we are showing the people that we are doing bad things, and okay, I'm doing bad things and this is your opinion. Hate me or love me, I don't care. But for example, because I am a Muslim and she's a Christian, I really, like, I love it too if she respect me in my way. It's not because I'm doing bad things she should hate me. It's not because I'm doing good things she should help me and love me also. And this is my idea. And my question now for Angela, like when you back to your country, you are not exchange student, you are normal student, exchange student. And she will go back to her country after the end of the semester, right?
No, year.
Oh, 1 year, wow. So you will take the idea, the new idea, right? Because you came here, you learned something. You didn't just came and just go. You learned something. What you will tell people about Islam, what you see here in Turkey?
Okay, well, what I've seen in Turkey is pretty different from what I was exposed to before with my friends from Saudi Arabia. And I think that one of the biggest issues that people in America have with Islam is I think they feel that a lot of people who practice Islam, especially women, don't really have a choice in what they're doing. And so, for instance, in Saudi Arabia, every woman who goes out has to be covered, and they have a lot of really stupid rules that they say are based on Islam, but are really just problems with their culture, etc. And so when I came to Turkey, one thing that was really cool for me is you can see someone like walking down the street in a tank top and a mini skirt next to someone who is completely covered, and that's not a problem at all. And like everyone, really, you can choose to do whatever you want within, like how you want to practice your religion is your own business here. And I think that was one of the most kind of eye-opening things for me, was that, you know, in Turkey, I don't feel like there's a whole lot of pressure to do one thing or the other. Of course, maybe like with your family or whatever, but overall, I think especially with like lifting the ban on people wearing hijabs in schools.
Is it weird that I'm wearing this scarf? It's not weird, right?
No.
But once I was sitting in Beyazit, you know Beyazit, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was like sitting in cafeteria, and it was Italian girls. They were sitting and talking to each other, and she was saying, wow, this Turkish girl, how she can hold this thing, because I'm doing my hijab as Turkish people, how she can hold it? It's so hard. The other one, she was saying, thanks God, this is not our religion, otherwise we won't be covered. And after they were speaking in Italian language, so I just get up and they say, I'm not Turkish, first of all. Second of all, it's not hard, just try it. And they were like, you speak Italian? I said, yes, of course, my mother, they just give me a book and they should. Then after they were saying, is it hard? And she was trying because I had one scarf with me, I just bought it, and she just told me to, she said, no, I cannot feel anything, like, it's okay. So, because you didn't try, you don't have the right to say, this is bad thing.
Yeah.
Okay, this is bad thing. I went to church with my friends. They were. I was teaching some Korean family Arabic. Now they are Muslim, and they were Christian. They were Christian, and those people like three. I told you about a Korean family, and there were 3 persons. A little boy, parents, normal. I went to the church. I respect them, and they were so happy because when I went to church, I was waiting for them to pray, to do everything, and they went with me to the mosque. But one by day, I was thinking about Islam. Like I was saying, don't take the image of Muslim people. Think about Islam. Think about the book that you are reading. Don't, because we have unfortunately some Muslim people just by name. They never practice. A girl, she never covered herself. Like for example, like this. So I was thinking, take this as Islam, not from people. Take it because it's Islam. Alhamdulillah, now they are like Muslims, and I think they are happy. So that's me, the Christian, that I'm not happy, but I really appreciate that experience. Now I want to thank you all, because it's my last video, I think, in Turkey. You're gonna miss me, I know. Yeah, I want you all to tell like goodbye, but in your own languages. Albanian languages, Korean, Portuguese, Adeas. Is that Adeas? I'm mixing up languages.
I don't care, but yeah.
Russian.
Okay,
Давай. 2 of them, both of them. We have the
Russian.
Yeah. Okay, different from you, and we have
You better
American
stay in
language.
Russian.
We have Pakistani language. Thanks for the woman from Pakistan, and from the other
Iraq.
Zainab from Iraq, my dearest ever. I love you, Zainab. Okay, so we start from there.
Okay, see you guys and Merry Passion, Francesca.
안녕.
Adios.
على خير.
Sabonus.
Пока.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much. You can close it up and relax.